Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be continuing Dishonored 2 today. Let's see here. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry about that. I'm trying to adjust my volume here. Either way, we're going to be continuing today, so let me get on over here. I think we're a couple missions away from finishing up the game, last I remember. I'm not sure. We're definitely going through the game a lot faster than what it would probably intend. Mostly because we're kind of just zooming through and not really getting up all the collectibles.
Been told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes, war is expensive.
War is expensive. Hang on a second. Alright.
In order to fund our conflict against the Northern Isle. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
Jenny's sister says you can beat any lock in the city. I'm not sure why Stilton's house needed to be shut up tightly.
Your face is covered.
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
So yeah, I think this time we're gonna go over to the Overseers to take him down. Because I think I helped the Overseer last I remember. We'll figure it out.
We're playing dice tonight. In? Good job. Stilton made sure.
Alright, now we're in the hostile territory. So we're gonna have to be careful. However, since it is the Dust District, it should be a bit easier.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? I studied field tactics with Brother Cardoza in the peninsula. The pirate crews there resort to these same dirty tricks. Seems like a good way to take a dart to the belly. Well, the Howlers aren't known for their caution. But these aren't too hard to deal with. If you've got a steady hand, and you know what cables to cut, you've got to do it just right. Wait a second.
Ta-ta!
Maybe this is connected to the spring plate.
Ta-ta! Right, So now I won't have to deal with these overseers on the way out. So let me save here.
Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Each crime was witnessed or later verified by sworn and faithful overseers in good standing. No trial is required. For theft of food, for hindering a sworn overseer of the Abbey in his duties, death.
You know what? I think I want to save these dudes. I'm not gonna stand for that. Thieving food, I am pretty sure they need it, so, you're gonna have to go.
Begging won't change anything. You stand accused of actions forbidden by the teachings of the Abbey of the Everyman. Given that each crime was witnessed or later verified by...
I don't know how he didn't see him, but okay.
What's going on? What? About strictures. I wonder what I'm dealing with. Hello? He's just unconscious. If that was a rat, it was a fat one. Someone there. A glittering thing, that's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. I wonder who that was. You're not supposed to be here! I'll cure the... Wait, this isn't... Come at me then! The stricture... I'll stand against the faithless any day. I'll perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer! I smell heresy.
Ah,
Lead you to the
shit.
house.
Damn it. We'll go with the last checkpoint. We almost had that.
Let him go! What's going on? What was that? Pictures. What? Hey, you! Come here! Wow! You're not supposed to be here! I'll cure the world from the likes of you. I smell heresy. I'll kill you for that. Surrender!
Come on. Come on.
You're gonna pay for his death!
You're the one who shot him. What are you talking about? Fucking weirdo. Don't blame me for you shooting him. Come on. Don't be like that. Alright, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, should have a clear way out once we get the Overseer. Because we're going to be going for the Overseer this time.
The Vice Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
I'd wager it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the strictures say about wagering, brother? The Howlers are merciless, and Paolo carries the outsider's blessing. Some talent can come straight from the stars of the void itself.
Damn it, locked from the inside.
Keep that in mind, or you'll find yourself bleeding out in some alley. Forgive me, Brother Lucas.
Is there any other way in? Not from what I can tell.
What? Where did those rats come from?
Rats, rats, we're the rats. Oh yeah, I can come in here, I can come in here. This is
Still
way
no
better.
word from our sisters. Strange. Very strange indeed.
So let's save here.
Must draw strength from my brothers. For are we not as one? Oh well.
Something is amiss. Some heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
Let's just head on up. Because he should be on this floor, I believe. Yeah.
I didn't see the one coming through the window. She was quick.
The Howlers are cowards, brother.
Brother, what is happening?
Shh. Oh. Oops. I caused an unforeseen death. That's great. Oh well. We're still gonna be in low chaos.
Is someone there?
One of us is down. By the strictures. Looking for a fight?
See the woman on the
I'll
posters?
perform right over your corpse, blasphemer. You're so inside.
You aren't going anywhere!
Let's see what you've got. She can't escape. Let him go.
I'll stand against the faceless
Except
anything!
here.
Come at me! Careful, brother! Strictures guide my hand!
Die, creature of the void. Somebody say shame on you. End of the road for you. I know an agent of the outsider when I see one. Brother, get ready.
Maybe I shouldn't have, I probably shouldn't have done that. I really should have just snuck past. That wasn't good at all. Oh well. Let's try again. This time I'll attempt to come over here. Yeah, because he's over there. And I need to be careful about that.
Whatever witchcraft he has, even the ancient music is ineffective.
Clean artifact.
Burn.
It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
Who opened this door? Maybe the wind. Something.
So now that we at least have gotten into the room,
Whatever. For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
I should have gone to him quickly, because now I can't even knock him out. Let's do it again. Just wait for that dude to go out the door, and then we'll take him. Easy.
Oh well. That's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. It had caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothing?
Alright. We now have him. So, out we go. I should have a clear path.
That we unite against the
Mostly.
unknown. Screaming to the night, never to return.
Okay, good thing he's still unconscious. I don't want him to be dead.
What? Somebody's not feeling well. A body! Here?
What happened here? Huh? What? That's what's going on! That's not right!
Oh, shit!
Good work. Tough prick.
Should have spelled right inside. That's what I should have. Next time, for sure.
Alright. Hopefully they'll accept me now that I've done this. Hopefully.
Never tell me anything. Something's
Good work.
going on.
Burn was a tough prick.
Stranger, you walk in here carrying the Vice Overseer. I've been trying to bring Burn down for months. You did what others couldn't.
And now you own me, Paolo.
We've been at war with the Abbey, not just over territory, but over the people of Karnaca as well. This is my home. And I'm gonna send Burn to Dunwall without his hands, to explain things to the High Overseer and the Empress herself. Bet you didn't see this coming, Vice Overseer. Now, what is it you want?
I need to get inside Aramis Stilton's house.
You're intriguing, and maybe more dangerous than most who darken my doorway.
I advise you to remember it.
Here's what you'll need to enter the house.
If you do have a hand in what comes next in Karnaca, I really hope you acquit yourself better than the Duke has.
You can count on that, friend. The Duke's a worthless buffoon.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Get this guy out of here.
Howlers to the end.
This will kick over the balance in Karnaca.
Now that we got that done, we don't even have to deal with this section anymore. Got it done with minimal death. Alright, so what do we gotta do? What do we have for the clues? So, Baronish Finch. Diamond. Snuff tin. Oh, wait. Finch. No, oops. Finch diamond. Snuff tin. Oh, wait. Winslow snuff tin. I got it, got it. Winslow. I think that's the snuff tin. Pretty sure. Madam. Alright. Oops. And that'll be a... Wait, no, that's a bird pendant. Okay. Conti. War medal. And then one more, which is... Marcola ring. There we go.
It worked. The information was correct.
In we go. Okay, I see. So even if I choke them out and then they hit them, it still counts as my kill. Well, that's fine. It was only 3 kills, and I'm still in the low chaos, so it doesn't matter. Crack in the Slab. A strange ritual was performed 3 years ago in Armis Stilton's manor, involving Delilah Cooper's spoon and her followers. Once inside, find out what you can about Delilah's secrets.
Time is an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold, about the places I'd visit. I recall childhood moments with my mother on her throne, and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, Mother's passing, and all that happened at the Hound Pits pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's reign and get my father back. This house holds her secrets. Delilah pulled herself up from tragedy, grabbing the Empire and changing it to her liking. With Duke Luca Abel, she transformed a coddled dilettante into a schemer who helped her take my throne. She's made herself immortal, and even my father's sword couldn't end her life. I'm going to undo all she's done. And next time, I'll hold on to the things I cherish, just a bit tighter.
Yep. Let's do it.
That's strange. I feel drained by this place.
Alright. Leaving you drained of spiritual energy and unable to... Oh, right. Right. This place, I can't even use my powers. So I'm gonna have to be very, very careful.
Could that be Stilton? Collect yourself,
Warn
Mr.
the
Stilton.
quilts, will you? I feel
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
like it's going to be cold to...
Oh yeah, this is where we can change timelines.
I dreamed that Duke and I were hunting, but the deer had faces. I've got to clean up. They'll all see I don't belong among the upper crust.
By the Void.
Your guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Winterbourne.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, man, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her. She's an odd one. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Captain.
The only way out of here is through the present, using this timepiece.
There are whales down in the mines. I hear them howling to one another. Swollen.
Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
Honestly, why does Stilton even bother trying to impress people like the Duke and that curator?
Yeah, I remember this. This is like a bit of a puzzle. And then you kind of use this in order to see where all the little dudes are.
The chances we have here.
No. Shit, what happened?
I don't want to die!
Damn it. Alright. Just need to carefully get through all this.
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
Huh. Quite the safe to put just right behind the painting.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Well, for one, if I kill him off, he'll
Miss Stilton actually play the harp or the piano?
he'll obviously be dead in the present.
She'll know what you mean.
Tonight, Tukabel and the others will drink my expensive whiskey and scheme. Chindosh will watch me like a cat. With a half-chewed mouse.
Megan claims Stilton was a good man, at odds with the Duke.
She'll flirt for a while, then put me in my place. I'll sit on my anger, remembering what Theodanis meant to me. I'll tell myself I worked for this honor. I swung a pick in the mines, and now the fine folk are guests in my house. If they want to hold a seance, who am I to say it's nonsense? Whatever happens, I'll regret it. But afterward, Megan's coming by, talking with her.
Alright. I'm gonna have to find a way out of here. So obviously I can't go through there. I'll be in the dining room if needed.
Who's there?
Timelines. I wonder, do one of them have the key?
be able to get around that, going back into the past.
Ah. Nice. And because of that, I have now changed the present, you know. Okay. Let's get on through. There we go. Hmm. Damn. Can't even get out. Hmm. What the hell was that sound?
Hey, Louis, where do you think you're going? End of the road for you.
The air feels almost electrified here.
Hmm. Get off.
Like you. Nothing I can do about it. I'll stop.
Hmm. still here. I might need to wait. Yeah, well, we're just gonna go through. Gotcha.
All this talk of the void, such rubbish.
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then. There's the notebook.
One day, young Luca will go too far.
Hang on a second. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try to choke him this time. Because I think I killed him?
May I live to see that day. Theo, forgive me. When tonight is...
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight. By rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
I guess we'll have to see.
Do it yourself, then.
Huh. Looks a bit nicer here.
Why should I trust someone who hides their face?
See what happens then. It's way different. Change the past, and now the future has changed.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. Leave it once,
bring
or
the
I'll
guard
call for
down
help.
on you. Consider yourself warned. What do you want? Go away.
Hey, who is... You can't go anywhere,
You've been warned. You have no right to be here, stranger. Leave at once.
775.
And don't come back. I can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
Whatever
Who's
you
there?
need, I can't help you.
Be on your way now. Hope it's not a rat.
Just have no manners.
Vice Overseer Byrne. If only you could see this. You'd have nightmares.
Probably. Probably. Alright.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
Let's head on down then.
Focus on the voice. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
This is how she got back.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
Spooky.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
What's wrong with people?
Time to get out.
Are you all right? What do you want? Step back.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
Now, we've dealt with that. Gotta go move on. Yeah, this is way nicer. I've literally changed history.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the rooms only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
Yay!
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
All right.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Slow down flow forward, did Marco say?
Apparently the family committee made a request. Too much dust was pissing down.
United Miners of Karnaka.
Say for the Grand Guard.
Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out from there. But Airman Stilton is a good man.
I'll tell him you said that.
He drinks at my brother's pub.
He knows we appreciate him. Karnaka has problems, but it could be a lot worse here in this district.
So he's literally made it better for everyone, huh? Wow.
Get approval for the new ventilation shaft? It'll mark a real victory. More air means less dusty lung.
Hello there. Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaka. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone? Hello? Who's there?
Your face is covered. Worried someone might recognize you?
At the request of Aramis Stilton, I'm told I need to present another set of awards to critical mine workers this month. Is it for safety? Certainly not productivity this time. You should all thank Stilton. The only one of you lazy ingrates worth anything. Back to work, all of you.
Piece of shit.
Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Lucia Pastor. Well, she's supposed to talk to Stilton soon about new safety rules for the mines. Fewer hours for the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her carrying a pick or a shovel.
There's a rumor that she was in love with a miner. Someone who died in an accident. They say his body's still under the mountain, buried in silver.
I think Lucia Pastor just has a good heart and strong will.
Well, if Stilton listens to what she has to say, instead of following every idiotic request coming from the Grand Palace, I won't complain.
Stilton's not a bad man. I bet things would be a lot worse without him running the mines. We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
You bet.
Sure.
I got 4 mouths to feed. Not that it's any of your business.
Sure, sure.
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
Which means I made the right decision. I knocked him out instead of killing him.
It's like the Duke will keep taking
You're back. That
Oh.
was quick.
And her arm and eye are back. Look. She's changed.
Sorry I couldn't take you to see Stilton myself. But I guess you found the place.
She never lost her arm and eye because of that.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes, I paid a visit to Vice Overseer Byrne. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. We can go.
That's nice. I helped her gain her arm and eye back pretty much. Which means she never lost them in the first place.
Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaka, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
All right. Ooh. What the hell are they doing in here?
Yes, I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the
Nice.
backing of Dunwall's finances and navy. Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope that we can build something better here. Something more representative and inclusive.
Oh, Stilton. Huh. Huh. Interesting.
Are you ready for this? I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abella's only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand
Hi,
Palace,
Briley.
whatever you
Welcome to the stream.
could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
Well, time to get going then. Alright. Wait, is there anything? No, there isn't. So let's just get on going.
Should we head toward the palace?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Let's take out the damn Duke. self-serving, corrupt Duke Luca Abel rules Serkonos and orchestrated the coup against you. Enter the Grand Palace to find and eliminate the Duke, who protects himself from assassins with a body double. You must also locate Delilah's spirit, the only means of counteracting her own immortality. So I have to figure out who is the double and who is the real one,
The
then.
Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Oh yeah, I played this game before, and I've gone like full
control of the mines,
low chaos where I went in ghosting, then no one ever saw me, and I never killed anyone. It was quite difficult, but at the very least, I don't need to do any of that anymore.
I could see those party lights from the roof of the
So,
abandoned butcher shop
at this
where I
point,
slept.
I'll more than likely be killing the Duke himself.
Megan. I used to wander down
We'll
the
see.
hall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaka's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Alright, let's get on going. So, Megan Foster has a friend who sometimes works at the Grand Palace, allegedly smoker, and is much nicer than the Duke himself. Last time, I think I helped the body double get into power. But this time, I think I'm just gonna kill the Duke off, and while the body double is nice, he has no experience in being, well, a Duke. So it might be better if someone with more experience with the people of this city is, you know, in power. Shit. Hang on. I need to go back to the autosave. I don't want to be seen by him. Even though it doesn't really matter if I'm seen anymore because I've already gotten the achievement for it. Whatever. I'm just trying to get a decent... I'm still trying to go for low chaos, so that means minimal kills. Come on. Let me... Okay, wait for it to stop, wait for it to stop. There we go. Blood flies. Blood flies. Eh. Get off of me. Oh! Oh no.
Why so much evil?
Ah, this dude. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming by. Oh. What the hell? Come on. Shh. Shh. Obviously, I will be killing people. Some. But I've already done, like, I've already actually done the no-kill run, so I don't have to worry too much. Just need to do a minimal amount. I'm doing alright. I think we're a couple levels off from finishing the game, last I remember. But I think this is the... I forget how many levels there are. There might be 9, 10... something like that. But I think we should be able to finish the game. It's not too terribly long. It is for sure longer than the first game, but not that much.
What's the matter? You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I do. I just got the answer about my transfer inlet. Relocation denied.
On the bright side, the pay is better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering us with forms and procedures anymore. We collect the fees we want and give out the beatings when they're needed.
Alright, well, I hope you have a good eat then.
New officers. Spread a few coins here and there among the officers.
Let's go to the Grand Palace, and then we'll take out the Duke.
I can feel her presence.
Alright, now we gotta find a way to get past all these dudes.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
Nah, I'll just kill him. Another clue. 2 guards overheard were discussing who is going to protect the Duke Luke Bell in his quarters tonight. Yeah, I need to make... I think this one over here is not the real one. But I just need to be careful here. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Far Reach is a little finicky. Compared to, the original Blink. Because this one you have to actually, like, pull yourself over rather than teleport over. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? I don't remember seeing this before. What kind of painting is that? Who made that? Who made that? I'm not saying it's bad, it just looks fucking weird. Yeah, because this is what the actual dude looks like over here. So you can see somewhat of resemblance. Also, if you haven't noticed already, this game's city area is kind of more based on the Mediterranean compared to, you know, gloomy, dark London. You can also kind of tell by the music.
The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Rick Spittles. At least I'm not one of them.
Exactly. And my locker before coming out.
So they blocked off those entrances, which means I'm gonna have to find another way in. There might be only a specific way in because they've blocked everything off.
If the old Duke could only see this. Wasteful expense, wanton flesh.
And such terrible wine. At least he knew better than to serve
Delilah.
Joke if you want to. Our new Duke spends more in 1 month than the promised renting a vehicle. Old Theodanis
When the war is done, we'll have it back to...
But yeah, it's kind of like a lot more Mediterranean look. You know, Greece, Italy, that kind of feel.
The old Duke. The old Duke was wise. Yes, the old Duke was careful. But the new Duke dragged the Empress off her throne and gave us the Isles. So tell me, who's the better man?
You got it all wrong. Last time I had a day off.
Sorry, but I need you to be quiet. I need you to be quiet for me. Just be glad I'm not killing you, because I'd rather not kill a servant. So, where is... I'm trying to remember the layout of this place.
Be on your way.
Oh! Yeah, that's all they're really doing. They're just kind of here doing their jobs. They have no real choice. Better to knock them out and just kind of let them sit nearby rather than me killing a bystander. Powers. I'm not gonna even use that. I'm not using my sword too much. I'm just kind of parrying and then we're done. save. Now, where's the way out? Well, way up anyways. Well, this is one way up. It's probably the only way up if I can't even get into the blocked area. What? Alright. Now, to figure out who is the fake and who is the real one.
My generals will handle it.
Okay, so he's not in there, which means he's above me, I believe.
Dunwall's always been a place of strange luck for me. My poor brother died there. But that's where I met Delilah.
This must be the key to the Duke's vault.
No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
Alright, well, thank you for coming by anyways, I appreciate it.
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
Ah, you're perceptive. You figured it out.
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke? You're a disgrace to your country, Duke Abel.
Oh, that was the real one. That's why it showed the symbol. Alright, so I killed the fucker. So now to drown his body in the... Drown his body in his damn bath. Screw it. He made a coup, so I'd rather kill him. Oh.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Oh, that was definitely a guard.
What? No way. Looking for a fight? You just found guilty of standing in my way. All right. It's over. Let's finish her. I'll tear you to pieces. You aren't going anywhere. Protect your captain, damn it! Pay for his death! I'll kill you for that!
Alright, I'd rather do that than just... Shit. And of course, a clockwork soldier comes by. Great. Alright. Let's try that again. Either way, I've killed my targets. So... we're just gonna leave it at that. let's just save here so I don't have to deal with that again. Alright, now we gotta go down to the secret passage here, I believe. There we go. I doubt anyone's gonna be patrolling this, so we're just gonna keep on moving. We're almost there. So let's save here. Personnel only, which means yes, that this is the place.
I've always hoped I'd see the other isles. I've heard the wages in Tivia are twice what we make here.
Whoa.
What was that? Let me demonstrate how I earn my officer's commission. No use running.
Oops. Oops. Alright. Let's try that again. I should be fine though, we pretty much got what we needed.
Playback for detection registered.
Wait, what?
I've always hoped I'd see the other isles. I've heard the
Let me save here just in case.
wages in Tivia are twice what we make here.
Weeks of puking up hardtack on a ship just to freeze your ass off in some north. Holy shit! Take it! I hit.
Yeah, that was better. Way better. What are my... Okay, I still got 5, so I'm fine. I'll be fine with 5. This one.
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away in here.
That looks weird. What are you, worshipping her in here? Fucking weirdos. Far reach renders you invisible during movement. Oh, for sure, I am taking that.
This must be the Duke's vault.
Bits playback after the final field test.
Alright. Now...
This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
Goddamn clock Clockwork Soldiers.
This is it. You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then will you
Mom.
extract Delilah's spirit.
I don't know how I can do this. You were all I ever wanted.
I stayed as long as I could, trying to guide you. The world is better for your influence.
Be at peace, Mother. I will honor you, always.
I love you. And this is the final thought I carry into my days.
So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul back to her.
The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
I wonder if it was even really alive.
Jessamine is gone at last, faded into nothing.
Why would the Duke keep this old thing?
You will never gain back what you lost here. You're alone now. I'm your only family.
I mean, you're not even... you're not even biologically related, but okay. Now, to get the hell out of here. Oh. Oops. I forgot about the arc pylon. Oops. Oops. Alright, at least I saved. There. Now I don't just immediately die.
Search protocol. Okay, enemy encountered.
There. Now to wait.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Playback for combat protocols.
Wait, what?
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh Clockwork Soldiers.
What are you talking about? We literally just fought them.
So, is that it? The fall of Karnaka?
Duke Abel is dead. Long live whatever comes next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne and find a way to save my father.
Ready then?
Let's set out.
All right, as you want.
Did it! And now we gotta deal with the ending bit of this game. Back to Dunwall.
I grew up with this broken skyline. The muted colors and the way the light falls. It's Dunwall, but it's not. Have I changed, or does everything just look different when you're not wearing a crown? Whatever grand scheme you've got underway now, Delilah, you were smart when you stole this place from me. You knew who among my people to corrupt, and you took away my strongest ally, my father. But you didn't know me. You only saw a sheltered princess. You never thought I'd fight back. You don't know me, Delilah. But you will.
It's time! Save real quick.
This conducted with far more restraint than I would have expected. Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne. You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She seemed cagey earlier, even more than usual.
Emily, what are you doing? Guess we're gonna be going up the other way.
The Duke's brother so long ago. Would any of this have happened? Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie.
Yeah.
My name is Billy Lurk.
From the
Everyone's
first
full of
game.
secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, We were paid to.
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
Well, that's it. Swift. What's that? Movement slightly faster with weapon sheath. That's not really gonna be useful to me.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Yeah. And because of that, Dowd was spared a death. Right.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Time to take out Delilah. He must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before he changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah's Copperspoon spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it for the girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Tower itself is wrecked. There must be a way to get to the main entrance. Don't do this to me, game. Come on. Far Reach is very finicky. I love the idea of it, but it's very finicky.
Your Majesty, you're alive. It's been almost 2 months, hasn't it?
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Alright. Let's get on up to the damn castle. Yeah, this place is fucking wrecked.
I never thought I'd miss this place so much.
Progress, progress, progress. Made it through that area without much of a hitch. Rip those dudes. Oh, you don't have whale oil. Screw it. I'll just go over it. as I always tend to do. It's way faster.
Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Shit.
Did I really see?
Pig's placenta, grind and wash, rich magenta. 2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stain blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Yeah, this looks very familiar to the first games. Yeah, yep, definitely progress. This is very similar layout to the first game. Like at the ending bit. Well, one of the ending bits, actually. I think that was a dog.
Full of honey and dandelions. You finally mastered the gravehound magic, didn't you?
I did. Those poor dead overseers gave up their precious hounds, and I raised a pack of them. They're down under the bridge.
Few women can do that.
Delilah's hatred for my mother knows no end.
Jeez.
Mother, I wish we could talk just one more time.
Alright, let's get on into the castle. Let me in. Let me up. Let me up. There we go.
The algae's all dried out. That makes it easier to collect. Less messy.
How much of the algae does our Lady Delilah want?
Witchy, 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 witchy. Witchies everywhere. There we go. We've made it. Now to take her out.
Princess Delilah's up in the throne room. But a few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel.
Delilah Copperspoon is in the throne moon.
What's she working on?
She probably found it fun.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room. I'll have to reach the security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
Damn it. Oh, that was a dog. Yeah, we made it to the final area. We just need to take her out now. Well, first off, we actually need to, like, progress through this area. Yeah, here's a familiar sight from the first game. I'm glad they recreated, like, this entire area. It's nice. If they wanted to, like, redesign everything, I would also be fine with that, but it's way better that they just decided to recreate all of these areas that are familiar. Just, you know, higher quality of textures.
It makes me furious seeing the tower like this.
So the guard room is over there. I'm surprised you didn't hear that. Alright then. Sleep in the bed, I guess. Oh, there's one. Seems like she's kind of fidgeting around. Oh, great. There's clockwork soldiers as well. That's gonna be fun. Almost there. There's likely a couple of witches in here. Oh, there isn't. Question is there a dog in here? Because I would have a feeling that there would be. There we go.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
And the hum humming.
I hear them. They might be coming this way. Yeah, they're coming this way.
Machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Sister,
What's going on? I don't like that. Better have a look.
I'm just gonna go right past them. Oh no. There's a clockwork soldier right there. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, he's moving away. Oh, no he's not.
Increasing
Alright. Ooh. Just need to make it to the elevator now. Oops. Alright, elevator time. Then we can deal with Delilah. Go! Oh, come on, baby, come on, do a little load. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Trying to remember the way that you can non-lethally eliminate her. But I think it's kind of a similar idea to how we dealt with her in the first game.
Where are you, Dowd? I know you're still breathing. Hidden somewhere.
There she is.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
Hang on. What do I actually have to do here for the... Just give me a moment, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hmm. Oh. Oh, I missed. I missed what I needed to do. Hang on. Alright. I'll see you soon. I'm I have to do something very specific here in order to get the non-lethal thing done. Let me see here. Yeah, I have to do something else in order to...
I grew up with...
Don't worry about it, we'll get this done relatively quickly. I just need to get back in.
There you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside.
I made a vow I wouldn't come...
Megan. I can't ever forgive...
No one will ever know exactly what
Might as well. Alright, we're gonna go through this real quick. That way I don't have to, like, completely forget what I need to do.
Samuel could see me now.
It shouldn't take too long for me to get back to where I was. Because I just need to, like... I pretty much just need to go and get what I need in order to non-lethally take care of her.
Your Majesty, you're alive.
I've been down...
Alright. Let me save real quick so I don't lose my progress. Because we're just going to be going through this real quick, that way I don't... Oh shit. I actually did that. I ran off. I probably would have killed myself because of that.
After sparrows 3 times call, after gold dust 3 times fall, come, maiden, mistress, mouse and hen, come, fisher, farmer, broad and red.
Now. Let's get this fucking done. It should be easier now that I know what I'm doing here.
You, come talk to me. I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
Alright, I'm glad you're back, and yeah,
Somehow we were overcome. Not just
I
Delilah's
love the
sorcerers
first
and their
game.
gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers.
The second game is pretty much very similar,
Yes,
just
but know that I'm going
slightly
to end
more
Delilah's reign.
polished.
I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Weirdo. Alright. So yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the game here. I'm just trying to get through this bit real fast. I'm not sure if you own the DLC for it, so... Well, a DLC character is... Well, a couple DLC characters from the first game are within this one, so there's a tad bit of overlap between the two, but you don't necessarily need to have played the DLC in order to, you know, play the second game. Uh-oh. That was a dog. Ah. Well, even if you get the second game, I don't think you're... Well, actually, no. I definitely prefer the DLC compared to the first game, mostly because I like the character that you play as, his playstyle more. But I wouldn't exactly say the DLC is necessary in order to play 2. It's just, the DLC would obviously give you a bit more context of who certain characters are, since some of those characters are actually, well, part of the main plots of this game, so... So let me save. Wait. Now I can save. Okay.
Fingers stained blue and blush.
Yeet.
Conjure rainbows
Pretty much.
for her brush.
Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper. Forehand sift and forth.
Alright. Let's get on around here so I can sneak around these people. Get around the witches.
I did. Those poor dead overseers gave up their precious house.
There we go. Now I just need to get up to the door and we're pretty much mostly home free. There we go. Relatively easy to get past everyone. And I'm on hard, so they can notice me a lot easier. So...
Grace says Delilah's up in the throne, but a few days ago she was spending all of her time.
I know that I need to get the power back on so we can actually use that elevator.
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her. The High Overseer.
Yeah, obviously, well, the second game you get to play as two characters.
Like this.
You obviously get to play as the original protagonist, and you get to play as Emily. Emily has her own set of powers compared to Corvo, of course, since he has, like, obviously, you know, the standard teleport, you know, all of that. Emily here has far reach, which is similar to Blink, but it is also not the same. Because, you know, it's not instant. You need to actually reach out and pull yourself over, rather than instant teleport. But there's also New Game Plus, which allows you to play as one of the two characters, and you get to unlock the others along the way, so that's nice.
That should help.
Alright, so now power is on, so now I'm gonna wait a moment. Because I want the witches to come by over here so I can sneak past them.
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
There we go. Now I don't have to even deal with them. However, I'm gonna have to deal with this dude coming up over here, the Clockwork Soldier. Maybe. I'm not sure. He doesn't seem like he's there right now.
Still idling. Take this opportunity to backcharge.
No, he's there. The Robo Soldier. I'm gonna wait for him to pass. Now I gotta head over here in order to get the non-lethal option for Delilah.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel? Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it. By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Right, so... dried algae, pigment, and human bones. Alright. So where's pigment? Pigment.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting.
There we go.
The world as it should be.
There's our corrupt rune.
Dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Yeah, sure, Delilah, sure. I know you want to make the world a better place, but unfortunately you're doing it in a very twisted way. Which hurts everyone in the process, so... that's why we gotta stop ya.
Extra diagnostic playback loop.
She is. She really is. However, at the same time, she is definitely visually attractive. I can't deny that. But whatever. But despite that, like, despite her talents, she unfortunately doesn't have the right mindset that she probably should have.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
I don't know why the hound was in here. I don't remember that happening. Alright, now to deal with her. Because we should have everything that we need in order to non-lethally eliminate her.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Alright. Now we'll save, because we're like nearly at the end of this. Wait, that's...
Somewhere out of the
Oh, she looked kind of weird from far away.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
such a tragedy. Who else has ever escaped the void itself?
Okay, what do I need to do here? Oh. Oh, right.
Father?
Even be. My spirit returns.
To the canvas, and I will show you my vision.
And now... to drop this here.
If I change the number of corrupt runes attached to the throne, it should turn Delilah's painting against her.
So now that we've done that, things will change within the painting, I believe.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Yeah. Not great. Damn it. Try it again. Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
So this is the world she dreams about.
I need to try to choke her out before she spots me. Damn it. Ah. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna save here real quick. Let them come over to there.
Why shouldn't my people love their empress?
There we go. So where is another replica then?
All that was taken from me, in return, I will take back.
This one. Yes, she was.
My name, formed on
It's
their
the
tongues,
textures that makes it hard.
their lips.
Hmm. Now, where is the last one? I believe there's one more. Because you gotta, like, figure out which are the replicas by her design. Wait, there's one right there. I see him. Not over there on the throne room, but right here. you can also kind of see a flash of her.
Throne made greater than any before it.
You can kind of see a flash of her color come back when you actually end up looking for them. Yeah, it helps you figure out which one's actually the, hang on a second. I'm going to... Oh, wait. There was one right there. There was one right there. That's why I was testing. I was testing. So if I can just get up there, I should be able to get another one. Right here. Alright, that's another one down. Got her. Come on. Come on. Ah.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
There we go.
I have to eliminate Delilah.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to assassinate. I didn't want to assassinate. No. Don't do that to me. Come on. Do it again.
I have to eliminate
There we go. There we go. Now we put her on the
Now I
throne.
see how well your magic works, Delilah.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
There we go. Now she's taken care of. Hang on one second. My dog wanted on his chair.
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
My mic was off. Oh, oops. I don't know why it turned off.
And so the Duke fell, and in his place rose up a man of the people. Paolo had come into the world with nothing, and knew the lives of the least privileged. Sometimes power shouts, and sometimes it whispers.
That's good.
In Dunwall,
Serkonos is in
without
good
ever
hands.
realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled, and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
There we go. That was Dishonored 2. Low chaos, anyways. Hey, high chaos would be a whole different story. Yeah,
On the sands of sweet Serkonos, did we bathe
there are different endings depending on what you do.
from Pulero when you were the only one?
On the streets of Karnaca, I met you long ago, when the city was so peaceful.
Just like the first game, you, depending on what you do, certain things change.
Until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled. Now the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun.
And the grapes from Colero are withered and finely done.
Now we cower in the alleys.
Canonically, though, low chaos is usually the one that's canon.
We run and hide until the evening.
Well, low chaos is canon, but ultimately, it's kind of up to the player. That's why Arcane designs these games like this. They design it for the player over making it entirely canonized or whatever. Because they design their games they design their games with the player in mind over anything else. Whatever the player decides to do, they let you do it. So yeah, we've gotten that done. Oh. So with Dishonored 1, the low chaos ending is canon. Dishonored 2 confirms this, pretty much. Because it pretty much starts in a much better outcome for the city of Dunwall. And certain things are canonized throughout your playthrough of Dishonored 2. Like, you learn about certain things that actually happened in the first game that were canonized. As far as I know, the canon playthrough of Dishonored 2 is also low chaos, but obviously the one who plays, well, the canonical character who actually goes through this entire journey of 2 is Emily. It's always Emily. But they also gave you the option to play as Corvo, so it's really just a matter of player choice here of what they want to do. Because let me go into like a mission or whatever. Let me go into like here for a moment, because they actually give you an option to play with either. They ultimately have very similar movesets, but their powers are completely different. Oops. That's not what I want. I'll just start up like a new game for like a moment, and then we'll probably end up doing something else. Oops, that's... I did not want to do the tutorial. Though the tutorial also has a little bit of story significance.
I remember training with my father.
Slightly. Mostly that it's pretty much that Corvo has been training Emily in all the combat scenarios, so it makes sense that she has been trained in order to fight how she has been. That's pretty much all the tutorial is, other than, you know, being the tutorial for all the things you need to know. Just going in. Yeah, because kind of the selling point of the second game is that you can either play as Emily here, or as Corvo, the protagonist of the first game. Ultimately, there will be kind of dialogue differences and whatnot, some gameplay differences, because, you know, different powers and whatnot. But ultimately, Emily here is the canon choice for who actually goes through the journey.
Cast you in cold marble.
And obviously, whoever ends up being the chosen one, the other character becomes frozen in, you know, stone.
My father lost it all. Sent me to the city watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Itano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Oh, I just finished it. I'm just kind of showing...
Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
I just finished the game. I'm just kind of showing the little differences between
What kind of sword folds in half?
playing as Corvo or Emily.
There's a legend in the City Watch, the Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's...
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Because ultimately, the canon choice of who goes through all of these decisions and whatnot, and the journey, is always Emily. But, you know, they kind of had Corvo as an option here, mostly because
Is Lady Emily all right?
it's there for the people who are familiar with the first game.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
Plus, as far as I remember, the, let me think here. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure Corvo's gameplay came in later in development, because they mostly focused on Emily, since, you know, they wanted to have a new protagonist. But the gameplay will be pretty similar to
These bastards are working
Emily as well. Just, you know, different powers and some dialogue differences.
Disloyal dogs.
There's also, let me think here. There is a no powers mode. So if you ever wanted to, like, play this game without any powers, you can do so once you get past, like, the first level.
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at
Emily,
the top,
shh.
Captain.
Emily, no. Shh. No.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
And as far as I can tell here, a lot of these are the same lines as Emily's playthrough. They're just kind of, you know, said from the other protagonist's point of view.
Goodbye, Ramsey. Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily.
We're just gonna kind of go through this real quick. We're not gonna do like a full playthrough here.
Emily would fall asleep in here after the plague. Out into the world once more.
The
How
mask.
many people had forgotten this mask? reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
So yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through the first level, see all the little differences, but I'm not gonna go through like a whole playthrough. It'd be pretty much just doing the same thing again. But other than that, once we're done with that, I think we're not gonna end right away, but we're gonna kind of look at my redesign for a little bit.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I've got to get out of Dunwall. What do I have to do to get Emily back? What do I have to become?
Also, one of the things about this game is that you have a lot of different options now. You could not do a drop takedown before, but you could do a drop assassinate. Now you can do both, where you can knock someone out from above.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Who is this?
I'm just gonna run. Screw it.
Think you're being quiet? What was that? Huh?
This one. No! Damn it! Damn you! You are wounded!
You want your escape?
Take this!
Hello? Anybody? Don't maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Who's there? What?
I don't want to die!
Traitorous dog.
Hang on a second. A lot of loud music outside of my room. Not great.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Yeah, it's gonna be that soon. The city is crawling with the Duke's men. Shakers.
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon, on the back lawn. First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
It's been hard getting any business done here in Dunwall. That's all about to change.
Leave it to the Hatter gang to try to profit from the chaos of this coup. I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
Alright. In on up.
Lord Atano, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south.
And that's fair if you're still lurking. Don't worry about it.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Yee.
Let's go.
Okay, so we still got low chaos because of that. Because even though I was pretty loud and proud there, I still got low chaos because I didn't do too much. Mostly because low chaos is more based on... Well, chaos is more based on how many kills you get.
Not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask, but you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo, and you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along.
Yep. And now...
Never thought I'd
very
be here
familiar
again.
gameplay.
Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
Yeah, see, it's just a actual teleport over the far reach where it kind of just pulls you over, and it has a bit of a... Depending on where you use it, it kind of uses a arc to it.
It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
It's the heart. The heart of a living thing.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Alright, so we're gonna be transitioning over into art, right, well, pretty soon, because, you know. I'll just save here. Because I'll... Actually, you know what? I'm probably not going to even save this. I'd rather do like a full clean run for my